Welcome back to AFTV, and I'm here with Kenyah. We've just witnessed Arsenal lose their first game of the season, and I've got to say, Kenyah, I'm having trouble processing that. I can't believe what I saw. I mean, we got off to such a good start. I was sat next to you, we were watching it, and I was so optimistic. I was thinking, if we can get a goal here, we can really go on and not just win the game, but really, put them to the sword. We got the goal, and for some reason, we just started making mistakes. We switched off, and you know what? As soon as United equalised, I had that bad feeling in my stomach. But Kenyah, over to you. Your thoughts on the game?
We were pathetic, man. That was a disgusting, disgraceful display. And I think all of those players need to come out and apologise to fans that have been getting behind them every single game. Is that how you go and show yourself? Genuinely. That is, honestly...
As bad as that, yeah?
Yeah, it is. It is. We're going to win
maybe
a league.
Maybe I'm being a bit kind.
We're trying to win the league. I'm sat here trying to remember good moments in that game. We sat there with Cecil at half-time and I said, yo, that last 10 minutes, what is that?
So how do you explain the drop-off? Because you agree with me, right? We started well, didn't we?
We started off well.
I mean, at certain points in the first half, we were registering, 70-odd% possession. I know what people are going to say, yeah, but, we didn't create enough. We didn't have shots. But we seem to be in control. So how do we go from that, going 1-0 up, to then losing a game 3-2?
It's a theme, isn't it? We started off well against Forest. How did that end? Not a win. We started off well against Liverpool. How did that end? Not a flipping win. 3 points. Just go and get it. And I just think that performance today, every single player, that midfield today, that's a midfield that I've spoken about so many times and said that's one of the best midfields in the world. Not a single one of them today deserve any type of praise. Zubimendi, that is the worst performance I have ever seen of him in an Arsenal shirt.
What was he doing?
Absolutely disgraceful. Played in, just assisted Mbeumo, said, here, mate, have your 50th goal. It's cool. Have one on us. What are you doing? We're in complete control of the game. And you literally just passed it into him. What are you doing? I mean, I've seen, and I said to Cecil, we've seen this before. You do it against Spurs. We're 2-0 up. We're 3-0 up and we're cruising. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to pass it to Richarlison and you just go lob the keeper. What is that? Absolutely disgraceful, that. Declan Rice starts off well, but again, I need to see more. Odegaard, again, I'm getting to such a level of frustration with Odegaard. You are the captain. And I'm looking at my captain today and I'm like, what did he do? Where is he? As I said to you, we need someone to play in between the lines. For that Dorgu goal, what did they do? They played straight between the lines, banger of a goal. Why is my captain not doing that? No, my captain wants to play defence. He wants to be a centre-back. What the hell is that? Did I sign you to be a defender or did I sign you to be a midfielder? If you're not, as Granit Xhaka said at one time, if you're not here to be a man, get out. Simple as that. We've got a league to win. That gap now from 7 points is now 4 points. And now you're looking over your shoulder saying, ooh, I need this person to do me a favour, this person. We've not capitalised once again. And we're sat here saying, oh my God, I'm so frustrated, so angry with that performance.
No, I get your frustration, man, because like I said, and what's so amazing about it is that we actually got off to a really good start. We were positive, we were aggressive, we were winning the second balls. And okay, I will concede that we didn't create as many chances as we should have done in that first 20, 25 minutes. But come on now, we were in control. We scored. Okay, we got a bit fortunate. The ball went off Martinez. But in terms of the way the game was playing out, we deserved that. So I'm thinking we're going to kick on now and really put United to the sword, as I said earlier. But honestly, I'm having trouble explaining just how bad the rest of that game was.
I just think as well, that's something that you just said. I've been saying it since last season, creating chances. How many, what did we really create today? How many clear-cut chances did we create today? And I'm sat here in another game saying, where is my clear-cut chances being made for said striker, for the wingers, for the attacking midfielders? I cannot sit here and say it. We have an issue, and I've said it in so many games. That's why I look at someone like an Odegaard and I'm frustrated. That's why I look at someone like Eze and I'm saying, I'm frustrated with you. Because if it's not Saka, it's nothing. Simple as that. It's not good enough. That front four have been underperforming all season. It's either, we're going to rely on Declan Rice and we're going to rely on Gabriel and we're going to rely on our defenders today to do something. How about you do something? How about you score a goal? Because as I see it today, we scored a set piece, fantastic, and we scored we had an own goal scored for us. We didn't score. Yeah. None of our front four players scored a goal today. That is.
I think the only one of the front four that today, anyway, come out with any credit was Saka. I thought Saka was pretty good all game. Talking of that, was you? I mean, I'm going to say this now because I said it at the time. I'm not being wise after the event. Listen, Jesus in the week. He got his 2 goals. A lot of people were advocating for him to start. He got his start today. I must admit, I would have preferred Gyökeres to start and bring on Jesus later, but Jesus started. What did you think of his performance?
And I said already, Victor Gyökeres has to start. The guy, you know what, say what you want, but the guy occupies defenders. At least 3 people are constantly following that guy. And we've seen with Gabby already this season, if we take out the Inter game, every game that he started against Portsmouth and he was a ghost in the game. He didn't even look like scoring in that. And we're talking about a team that's towards the bottom of the championship. Like, I don't understand why. If you're going to start Jesus, you should have started alongside Victor Gyökeres. And we saw it already. He had no impact in the game whatsoever. Then he goes down diving. I was just like, are you being serious? We're trying to chase a game and you're going down. Oh, like, it's pathetic. Genuinely.
That moment kind of summed him up today, man.
It's a slap in the face to the fans that have come out in massive numbers to support the team. And you're seeing your striker dive on the floor. And what was even worse, the delayed dive. He waited about 10 seconds to flip him fall on the floor.
I hate to see your own players do that. It's even worse when we're trying to get something out of the game and you see your striker doing that. Absolute nonsense. Couple of appeals for penalties in the game. One in particular, Harry Maguire. Ball hits him.
It hit him right in the hand.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? What is?
I don't think it was a penalty.
But then, like, what is a handball then? Because it hit him right in the hand. Like, he almost could have grabbed the ball. But I'm not gonna sit here and complain because that's not the reason why we lost the game. The reason we lost the game is because our midfield was moving mad all game.
We deservedly lost this game.
We deservedly lost. It's not like they came and smashed and grabbed it. We literally got played off the park in our own home ground. That is incredibly poor, and we've got.
I guess at this point we have to give United some credit because I do think that, especially going a goal behind as well, they could have crumbled, but they didn't. Yeah. They hung in there. They rode the storm early. Conceded a goal, then they got back in it. And for the last 10, 15 minutes of that first half, they was already showing themselves to be the better team, Kenyah.
Yeah. Look, if I'm being honest, I said it against Forest as well. This is for me as on the players because this is another performance, Liverpool, Forest, now Man United, where I'm sat here saying, what did you do in the game? Did you coat yourself in glory? Because the reality is we can talk about Jesus starting, but he scored twice in the week. So maybe Mikel Arteta actually has some credit to start him. Do you know what I mean? Like, and
not too many people would have been against him,
not many people,
because I heard a big clamour for him. He got his 2 goals, he looked good. It wasn't like he was playing against a scrub team, it was against Inter Milan away.
Exactly.
But he got his opportunity today, man, and he fluffed his lines. But then so did many others.
Yeah, exactly. And I just think, I'm looking at players and I'm like, what did you do today that was of any credit, or what did you didn't perform well at all? And I find it very hard to sit here and say, Mikel Arteta, you got it wrong. The only thing I'd criticise is Trossard. I don't understand why Trossard was able to survive 75 minutes, but he made the right subs, brought on Eze, brought on Marino, brought on Ben White. But the reality is, Eze didn't do anything. Ben White, I thought he was dreadful. Taking 30 seconds to take in throw-ins just to throw it back. I saw Patrick
although I would say on that, I would call that people weren't showing for the ball. But anyway, it was absolutely dreadful.
They owe us an apology.
Yeah. How do you think we should? I mean, we got Kairat in the week. I mean, come on, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
The game against Leeds. Well, please don't go there. We got another big game coming up against Leeds, away from home. Leeds are in a little bit of form. Yep. They're fighting for their lives. That will not be an easy game. The Leeds fans and players and management will be watching this today, and they'll be thinking, you know what?
Don't make me go to another away game we don't win, man. Don't make me go to Leeds away and we don't win, because that's not an easy place. We're talking about draw with Liverpool, beat Chelsea, drew with Man United.
Yeah.
So we got to lock in, man, because, you know, if you, as I said last week, do you want to win the league? Yes or no? If it's yes, get your ideas in check and go and win. If it's no, then leave the club. Simple.
Travelling to away games has never been easier, especially with Rocket Mobile.
Unlimited data, unlimited everything in the UK. When you leave the UK, it's 20 gig of roaming data. Life is very easy.
£16 a month, no hassle.
How you doing?
You're doing all right? And this is what you get in Europe.
Hello. Tony Ellis!
Come on, Thank you so much.
Lee, you're the man.